Toodles.
Oh, Dhar Mann, the only man on the planet who has somehow managed to figure out how to not only tell stories, but to also change lives. How does he do it? I don't think we'll ever know. But what we can do in the meantime while we're trying to figure that one out is look at his recent videos and give them some feedback. Is it necessarily wanted feedback? Is it feedback that will likely ever be taken into consideration? The answer to both of those questions is probably a strong no, but still, I don't think that should stop me. So that's what we're gonna be doing today with the masterpiece known as Kids Find Treasure in Arcade. What happens is shocking. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, normally before I do these videos, I'll give the video I'm covering a good skim through. You know, make sure there's some solid content, but I watched about the first minute of this video, and I don't even care if the rest of the video is perfectly normal. I just gotta show you guys at least the first minute, so we're just going into this blind, baby, me and you. So, let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Fire in the hole! Where are you, Elliot? Elliot!
It's not looking too good, guys. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it out of here alive.
Get a hold of yourself, Elliot. We still have a chance.
Their super squirters are just too strong. There's no way we can wet them as much as they wetted us.
I mean, what? I know, children. Play pretend. These kids are like 15. You can't just throw us into this kind of situation, Dhar. Are they aware that they're acting like they're in a Hallmark movie? Is this on purpose? Maybe it's because it's 3 in the morning and I'm watching this at a time where my brain is not fully on, but I mean, we're not even 30 seconds in, and you've got me watching 3 high schoolers act like they're in World War II during a water gun fight.
Lexi's right. It's all my fault. All I could afford was this dinky thing from the 99-cent store.
Don't lose hope. I still have one last trick up my sleeve.
That's sick! I gotta get in closer.
That's sick. A water balloon in a water gun fight? That's what you find sick? What if I showed you like a really cool skateboard trick? Would you explode? A water balloon in a water gun fight is not sick. It's just appropriate. That's like being impressed by wheels on a car.
Oh, good luck, dude. If you don't make it, can I have your PS5?
As if. Hey, Tyler!
Dhar Mann, give me something to work with here, man. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? If you're a physically capable human being, that water balloon is making it to that person. Unless you have wooden arms, 2 2x4s connected to the shoulder blades, that water balloon is gonna hit that person. That was like a 7-foot toss.
How cute. Uh-oh.
We surrender. Well, that was fun. Let us know when you guys get some real water guns so we can have some actual competition.
Toodles.
Are you guys starting to see why I needed to show you guys the opening of this video this badly? I mean, I don't even care what happens for the rest of the video. That was enough for me to be happy forever. Just sharing this with you people? I mean, Toodles? Toodles. Okay. I really just heard that. Okay.
I can't believe that I have to look for a used water gun at the thrift store.
They're expensive. The one that Tyler has costs $50.
I can't believe it. I can get a PS5 for my birthday, but after that, suddenly everything's too expensive. Theme park, expensive. Laser tag, expensive. A new water gun, expensive. My whole summer's been like this, it sucks.
Tyler, do you lack critical thinking skills? I mean, it really doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out why it might be too expensive now. Now, quickly, on a more serious note, I think this sort of highlights why Dhar Mann should maybe not cover every single problem he can think of. This video really shows to me that he just has no idea what it's like to grow up poor. I know there's different levels of struggling financially, but but a PS5, you know, a $1,200 gaming console for a 14-year-old, at least to me, and how I grew up, is not one of those things that parents can really just scrape together if they don't have it. I mean, like, that's a house payment. Also, I find it unlikely that a kid who grew up this way would suddenly be surprised after receiving a big present like a PS5 that things like theme parks and laser tag are too expensive. This is probably the most serious criticism I'll ever give a Dhar Mann video, and I hate to sound like this person, but this whole little segment just seems like it's written by such an entitled person. And this video isn't even about this kid's financial situation, I don't think, so I know I'm kind of ranting, but kids who grew up poor or with parents who struggled financially are not surprised when they don't get nice things or new things. It's just what you end up being used to. So I think it's a very strange choice for Dhar Mann to make this character seem like he's coming from some sort of financial issues. I know that this is a bit more serious than my normal commentary on Dhar Mann videos, but I just wanted to say something. I don't know, something about a very rich person writing about poor children being entitled kind of rubs me the wrong way. Alright guys, so you remember how I said we're going into this blind together? Yeah, I wasn't joking, and I'm now realizing that might have been a mistake. I'm watching more and more of this video, and I'm realizing that it's kind of boring. I mean, maybe not boring, it's just not a whole lot to talk about. Like, they find this treasure map, and then they go on a scavenger hunt, and they find this old man, blah, blah, blah. They end up at the kid's birthday party, and the kid, because he doesn't have any money, can't give him a present, and he's like, oh, I've realized that the greatest present of all is my friends and things that money can't buy. And you know what? That made me want to rant some more. Is this just weird to anybody else? To make a whole video where you're teaching 3 poor children that the greatest treasures in life are things that money can't buy? Now look, don't get me wrong, that's not like an inherently bad lesson to teach to children, but to specifically make this video about 3 kids who don't have a lot of money, instead of, I don't know, the 3 other kids we saw at the beginning who obviously do have a lot of money and seem to get whatever they want and they're snotty. I mean, like, it seems like you picked the wrong children, Dhar Mann. I mean, I'm open to the possibility that maybe I'm just looking too far into this, and it is also 4:30 in the morning, so you know what, maybe I've missed something, but I don't know. It just seems like normally when you have this very overdone lesson, you know, teaching somebody that materialistic things aren't everything in life, you're teaching it to somebody with, you know, a lot of materialistic things. I mean, I don't know, maybe Dhar Mann saw an opening in the market and was like, you know what? Let's make a video where we teach people who don't have a lot of money that money's not everything. Like, I know that this might not be fair of me, but when you have a net worth of like $100 million or, you know, $250 million, because, I don't know, I like the way that number sounds, no other reason. I feel like when you're in that position, it's a lot easier to say that money isn't everything, because in your position, sure, money isn't everything because you have all the money you could ever want for anything you ever want. So you are in the position where you can step back and say, yeah, there's more to life than money. But you can only ever say that if you have enough money. When you're a single parent, and money means feeding your child, money means survival, money is sustenance, money is not living on the sidewalk. No, money is everything. So I don't know, it always rubs me the wrong way when people in these sort of positions say that money isn't everything, because I just want to be like, okay, then get rid of yours. Give all of it to struggling families around the world. Do I expect you to do that? No, I don't even think you should. But don't say money isn't everything, because it is. Once again, that kind of concept was probably not even in Dhar Mann's mind when he was writing this, but still, when you are in the position that Dhar Mann is in, and if you guys didn't know, like, Dhar Mann is mega rich. I mean, he is like, he's not just rich. I mean, he is a very, very, very wealthy person. YouTube has made him hundreds of millions of dollars. That's not an exaggeration. And please don't take that as me being upset about that. I'm glad Dhar Mann has found success. And I'm even more glad that he didn't have to grow up poor. I genuinely wish that for everybody. But when you are in that position, you cannot say in the context of poor children that money isn't everything. That's just not your place. Well guys, sorry, I really didn't mean for the video to turn into that. I genuinely just wanted to show you guys what I thought was the funniest minute in YouTube history. And then, I don't know, I started watching it and it kind of struck a nerve with me. I don't really know why, maybe because I'm sleepy. So, I hope you guys enjoyed like 10 minutes of me talking about the ethics of rich people talking about poor people. If this is the first time you've ever seen one of my videos, my goodness, that is a rough start between you and me. Hope I didn't scare you off. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.
Subscribe.